What's going on, everybody? Chase with iDub Hockey, here to do a review on the new True Catalyst 9 hockey skate. Now, this is the second family, the second introduction to the True line, alongside the TF series that we've seen for a couple of years now. And this line is all about dynamic agility in a very feather-light package. So first thing I noticed, especially compared to the other skates I tested today, was just how well the boot wraps around the foot. I can't advise strongly enough, that you bake these before you ever even think about trying to decide if they fit you or not. They mold around your foot like nothing else. Once they've cured and you take them out for your first spin, it feels like a glove on your foot. It's kind of weird to say, but it wraps and molds around every little unique part of your foot, and it truly feels like a glove, like I mentioned, yet it's still very stiff. So I really like the feedback I got from the True rep about how to really flare out the eyelets at the top here. So as you're baking these skates, make sure you flare out the eyelets a little bit. It allows you to get in and out of the boot a little bit better, because if they do roll over the top of your foot here, it can be a pain to get in and out. So big thanks to Zach for the information on there, and I highly recommend doing it. As far as skating goes, it puts you in a much more aggressive forward stance. The fit's incredible, as I've mentioned already, but it just has this natural forward lean to it. Has a 910 dual profile in the steel, and that definitely plays a little bit of a factor in it. But just the way that the boot angles you forward, gets you into that very aggressive stance, and it feels like you kind of need to take a couple skates to get used to it. And once you do, it feels just like a natural extension of the foot. So a big difference from what we see from some of the other skate manufacturers on the market. And if you're looking for something that's gonna give you that custom fit, it's gonna be crazy agile, but also offer just a ton of value for the price, these Catalyst 9s, as well as the rest of the series, are gonna be just a really, really great option. So as far as the technology goes, this is the proprietary True Shell technology, which is a co-molded one-piece boot utilizing a very high-end carbon fiber. Love the looks to it. Always been a fan, whether it's in the skates or the sticks, to let that carbon fiber shine. Looks awesome. You compare this to your traditional skates at home, you can just see right out of the box how form-fitting and anatomical this boot is. So love the carbon fiber looks. As I mentioned, super stiff. And then it does have those really slick welded graphics that we see down through the sides here. They're gonna be a lot more durable than what we've seen from True skates in the past. So visually speaking, really, really clean, crisp looking skate, but the technologies below it just really take this to a whole new level for True hockey as a whole. Now, as we get into the more nitty-gritty part of the skate, we do have the asymmetrical toe cap. Helps to reduce the negative space in the toe cap, giving you a little more connected feel between your foot and the ice, since it, kind of eliminates that extra space. Sometimes your toes feel like they're swimming in the toe box. Feel nice and planted and comfortable in there. Same thing goes with the True tongue. This is their Pro design. Thick injected foams down through the center. We do have an injected T-guard or metatarsal guard down through the center too. Still allows you to get over on the balls of your feet into that aggressive stance. Super easy, but I do like how comfortable right out of the box this is, especially when it's molded. Those foams down through the center just cover the top of the foot. It feels like a true custom skate, no pun intended. As we get into the liner, we do have the Hydrofoam Chlorino material, very pro spec, pro design. We see a lot of pros in the NHL still using the Chlorino material, so feels really great, especially for players that maybe aren't wearing socks. It's gonna do a great job of wicking away the moisture, but just the out of the box, soft to the touch feels incredible there. Get the high-end foams as well too. Already said it a couple times, but very heat moldable, even those internal ankle foams. Same thing goes with the anti-abrasion pads that we see at the top of the eyelets here too. All this coming together to give you great comfort, but also some great durability, making sure that you protect your investment. The tendon guard here has a good amount of flex to it. I do wish there was a little bit more give. I love when you could totally get that complete stride extension with no feedback, with no limitations, so you can get every ounce of power. It's still gonna allow you to do that, but just with a little more force needed. And then as we get below the boot here, we have their new True Shift Max holder, a little bit stiffer than the traditional shift holder we've seen in the TF series. So as you are taking your strides, it's gonna feel a little bit more responsive, a little snappier, but over time, a lot more durable too. And we also have an upgrade with the stainless steel rivets down below. We do have coppers on the corners, but the stainless steel material is not gonna rust over time. So nice little addition there. Looks pretty clean too. Lastly, we do have the True Shift Max runners. Now, one thing you do need to note, if you do have the True TF series with the traditional shift holder, that steel will work in the Max, but the Max steel will not work in the older TF standard non-Max holder. So just a quick note there, but the steel itself has a nice polished finish, gonna give you some really good glide. I mentioned it earlier, it does have that dual profile, 9 foot in the front half and then a 10 foot in the back half. Again, aiding in that forward lean, but just a really high quality material build there. So looks great. We're gonna see some really cool steel options in the future here really soon. So stay tuned for better options if you do wanna upgrade to one of the more advanced steels. So all this really coming together to give you just, like I said, a great value. And then to finish us off, we have the PFS, or the Personal Fit System footbed. It comes with 2 additional inserts that are adjustable for your arch type. So without any inserts in there at all, perfect for that low arch player. Add in the mediums for the medium arch and the high end for the high arch. So really easy to swap out, give you that custom fit from the inside to the outside and even below the boot there too. So overall, if you're that agile player looking just for a ton of value, just a custom personalized fit and something really to take your game to the next level, especially in a medium profile fit, this is gonna be a great option. Now, if you're looking for even more information, go ahead and hit the link in the description. Give us a thumbs up on the video. While you're there, make sure you're subscribed to the #1 hockey gear review channel on YouTube. See you next time.